Hello and welcome to this class to calm the nervous system. You'll know if it's out of balance, you just won't feel right. But after this session, you will feel a lot calmer. Everything will feel a little more balanced. Your emotions, your mood, your energy levels, you'll feel more grounded. So for this session, you might want to use a blanket. If you've got some blocks or a cushion, that might be useful. If you haven't got any of that stuff, don't worry. But if you want to pause this video to go and fetch a blanket, then that might be useful through the session, but you can do it without. So, sitting up nice and tall in a cross-leg position if possible. If you have got a blanket, you might want to sit on that blanket just to open through the hips a little bit more and to elevate a little more. So allow the spine to lengthen and just bring the fingertips or the palms of the hands, whichever you prefer, onto the ground in front of you. And see if you can lengthen through the spine here. As we search for that balance, that calm, as we settle into the session. Notice your breathing just in and out through your nose. Feel the length in the spine, so lower the chin a little more towards the chest. To get that length down the back of the neck too. And let the shoulders soften. And when you begin to feel that inner balance a little more, it shouldn't take too long here, with the hands pressing down and coming back to the breathing. Feel free to either stay there or bring the hands onto the knees or the thighs. And with the eyes closed, just continue to follow the breath. Just watch it as it flows into the nose and out of the nose. We're just extending that exhalation, just coming to that place of balance and calm. And this is a gentle, slow, mindful session as we reset and come back to that balance. So just enjoy this moment, this stillness, as you come back to your breathing. As you begin to notice your body, the hips, the knees and the ankles in this cross-leg position. The vertebrae stacking on top of one another. Lengthening as you breathe in and grounding as you exhale. The shoulders melting and the neck long and the face relaxed. Allow your hands to be heavy and experiment with having the palms down and the palms facing the ceiling and see which position with the hands works for you today. Just coming back to the breathing. So opening your eyes now, take a deep breath in and then see if you can sip in a little more air before exhaling out through the mouth. So it looks a little like this. So we're using that exhale out through the mouth to release any tension. So we continue without building tension as we breathe in, just finding that natural rhythm and pace. Allowing the shoulders to soften. Breathing in and then sipping in a little more. And a long exhale to release. And let that go as you rub the hands together to create some heat. And keep going until you get that heat. And once the hands feel warmer, bring one hand onto the chest and the other onto the tummy with the shoulders softening. And just see if you can notice the directional breath. So as you breathe in, the breath heading all the way down the throat, past the heart, the lungs, down into the tummy. And as you exhale out through the nose this time, we notice the journey of the breath all the way back out through the nose. So we breathe in Notice the journey of the breath and exhale. So it's less about a forceful opening, we're just noticing that journey of the breath. All the way through the body, in the body. There's a slight expansion, of course, through the torso, and then we just let that go, just in and out through the nose. As the hands connect to your body, soothing and calming you. Remember to extend your exhale. And just let that go. And just bringing the left hand down on the leg or the knee. Again, you can have the palm facing the ceiling, maybe with the first finger and thumb touching if that helps you, if that feels comfortable, or facing downwards. So see how it feels, experiment between the two. And then lifting the right hand, let's keep this simple. Tuck the last 3 fingers in, so you're just using the first finger and the thumb. And let's close the right nostril with the thumb, and then we use that first finger to close the left nostril. So sun and moon breath, which will balance your emotions, balance the 2 hemispheres of the brain and balance your mood. It's a really good calming breath. So close the right nostril, take a big in-breath through the left. Close the left and hold it. Open the right to exhale. You can have your eyes open or closed, whatever you want to do. Breathing back in through the right. Close the right, hold it, open the left and exhale. Back in through the left. Close the left and hold it. Open the right, breathe out. Breathe back in through the right. Close the right, hold it. Open the left, exhale. Back in through the left. Close the left and hold it. Open the right, exhale. Back in through the right when you're ready. Close the right and hold it. Open the left, exhale. And lower the right hand down. And just sit with breathing in and out through both nostrils, noticing how you feel. Maybe one nostril is clearer than the other. Good, and then we're lengthening the right leg out. Now it's up to you whether you stay on your blanket if you are sat on one, or whether you move it out of the way. But with the right leg lengthened, position your cushion or your blocks and your blanket, throwing them all over the place, in front of you. And you can place the blanket on top of the cushion or the blocks, whatever you're using. But just say you've got this platform in front of you. And if you haven't, don't worry, that doesn't matter. You can still do this. So the right hand comes next to the right hip onto the ground, and we breathe in to float the left arm high. And on the exhale, just leaning all the way to the right. Now see if you need to point through the right toes or bring the toes more in the direction of the body. See which works for you today. There's no right or wrong. Keep the knee nice and soft though, so a slight bend in that right knee. And then we begin to reach towards the outer edge of this right leg. So both hands work towards the outside edge. Maybe you grab hold of the foot. Maybe you hold onto the leg. Got black all over my toe. I've got no idea where that's from. Don't know whether the camera's picking that up. But breathing into this. And then rotate the torso so that you're covering that right leg, and just let the head go. Chin comes to the chest. And breathing in to release. And bring the right foot in and the left leg lengthens out. So the left hand comes onto the ground next to the left hip. Breathe in to reach high through the right fingertips and exhale to lean all the way to the left. Feel that length down the right side. Just enjoy that openness. A bit of movement you might notice as you breathe deeply in and out through the nose. And then we reach to the outer edge of this left leg. Both hands come to the outer edge, or you hold on to the outer edge of the foot. Good. And it's almost like you're looking under that right arm. Long, deep breaths. And we breathe in to release. And then both legs lengthen out. And just sitting up nice and tall, move the fleshy bits away on the bottom so that you're on your sit bones. So breathe in, reach high, and exhale to fold forwards. Now use this platform, if you've got one in front of you, to just let the forehead just rest. So it's just there for a bit of support. If you don't have that platform, be careful you don't go too far. Flex through the feet so the toes point towards you, and just let the head go. Chin comes to the chest. So a few long, deep breaths here. Allowing the muscles to soften in the hips, the inner thighs, the hamstrings. Using your breath to help the process.